Alright, today I'm going to go ahead and show you how to install a tune on a truck. This truck being a GMC Sierra 2012. I have the Diablosport tuner right here. This is the T1000 Trinity, and the tune I have loaded on here was a custom tune built for me, and we're just going to go ahead and load it on the truck. So first of all, we've got the tuner right here, and then there's a cord. This end will go into the tuner itself, and then this is the end that goes into the OBD port. This is right here, just under the dash. And so it plugs into that very easily. Now all I gotta do is plug this end in. And there's a port on the back. And it's not that top one, it's this bottom one. It matches up the pins on the connector. And then the tab right there faces downward. Or in our case, it's actually facing towards the right. And then the tuner will just go ahead and power right on. And you just go through the screens. No, I'm not driving right now. And then you click on performance. And I'm going to use the custom tune that was loaded on here. And this is the one he made for me. And the same with the transmission. So there's a ECM and a TCM that you've got to load. And then it will just go through the loading process. Alright, so that should be all. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and throw it on. And that's really all there is to it. It's pretty simple. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to, and walk you through modifying the tune. So I'm going to load up both my custom tunes for the ECM and the TCM. Now you can choose to install the tune as is, or you can go ahead and modify it. Of course, you've got to go through the disclaimer before you actually do this. And the one I'm interested in modifying is the torque management, or as I prefer to call it, the fun police. We'll go ahead and try and turn that off. And that's really all there is to it. So I got torque management off. And I'm going to go ahead and install the tune as is. And so it'll go through that entire process all over again. And that's all there is to it. Alright, we're going to go ahead and throw this back on again, make sure it starts right up. And we should be good to go. Alright, so after installing that tune, I've got the traction control and the stability track completely off. I'm going to go ahead and do a brake stand and just prove that no matter what we do, it will not do a burnout. So I've got both the brake and the accelerator down to the floor and nothing. I'm going to do it one more time. So there you go. Everything that I know how to disable has been disabled, and still no burnout potential for this truck. These are the marks that the truck left. It's bullshit, because the only way that we could ever figure out to do a burnout was by backing the car up into mud, getting them covered in mud, and then getting them up on the pavement and then stomping on it. And the weather had to be cold too. So the conditions have to be absolutely ideal. But this is what they left, and that was about 2 weeks ago, and unfortunately the marks have faded considerably, but at least we have proof. Right here, I'll bring up some pictures that I have when they were still fresh, and you can see just how dark they were initially, but this right here is some actual video evidence as well. We'll get it in action next time.